Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the second Huntress run of the games we've been recording for this channel. And since we did Sniper on the previous one, we're gonna go ahead and try to force Warden as the build this time. So, absolute Hail Mary hope we want to get the Sandals of Nature, as Sandals of Nature are absolutely incredible with Warden. We would really like to see the Wandmaker quest that has us killing the Vine Lasher, because generally we won't actually take the wand from that. We'll just keep the Rotberry Seed, because that's very good for Warden. And we're a little bit more interested in armor and melee weapon on Warden than on Sniper. You still care about using your Spirit Bow for damage, but it's not the it's not going to be like the Sniper that I played last time, where every fight was boomerang into death. So I guess not every single fight, but it will play somewhat differently. Is the point I'm making, I guess. So, I'm not gonna explain everything that I'm doing the way I did the first time around. If you're completely new to the game and you're trying to just figure out how Huntress plays, I would recommend there is a different Huntress run from I want to say it was December 2024 that it went up on the channel, where I explained the class quite a bit more in depth, but we're not gonna do that twice. I guess I could, but because honestly, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna talk about if I'm not rambling about what I'm doing in the game. So we don't have any keys. It's because the key was up there in the room, which means this red potion is probably a frost potion. I think it has to be a frost potion. Which also means that charcoal potion, I'm reasonably suspicious, is a strength potion. We're gonna go ahead and open up the treasure room here first, but I'm strongly considering just drinking that charcoal potion, because I'm fairly sure, there's a reasonable chance of it being strength. I think I'm going to, yeah, and it is strength. It's not guaranteed, because the strength potion could have been on floor 2 instead of floor 1, but you are guaranteed to get a strength potion on either floor 1 or floor 2. So you're excuse me, it's slightly higher chance than any other potion to be a strength potion because of that. So it's I guess still technically a bit risky to just take a chance and drink it like that, but it's, I don't know, it's gambling with better odds than normal. So that's kind of how I feel about this game a lot of times. I mean, I think it's very interesting to play in such a way that you make absolutely any seed work. But most of the time, I enjoy the game a lot more if I'm playing a decent seed, or if I play, sometimes you can make a mediocre seed into a good seed by getting lucky and saving a couple of remove curse scrolls, because you got lucky and the items you equipped just happened not to be cursed. This is slightly dangerous because of the door right here, but it shouldn't be too bad. We're on floor 2, so none of the particularly dangerous enemies could spawn. The worst thing that happens is a null gets us. It also means that there's probably an invisibility potion on, or rather probably, there is guaranteed to be an invisibility potion on this level. And because we handled all of those piranhas with our Spirit Bow, we don't need to use it. We still want to make sure we identify it. Okay, let's hotbar that wand, and let's start shooting the null. We should take follow-up strike here just in case he makes it to us, which he didn't, so not super important there, but I really should be better about leveling up the instant, or taking my talent the instant I level up. We should be able to kill this guy from... maybe not. Slightly worried about the blazing enemy here, so I'm going to try to preserve that tuft of grass at the cost of... Oh, I'm going to have to back up quite a bit. There we go. Yeah, we might take a bit of damage there, but since we killed him right in the middle of the water... Ooh, we've got fetid rat from the ghost. The ghost quest always gives you the same mini-boss based on floor. Floor 2, it's fetid rat. Floor 3, it's trickster, and floor 4, it's the blue crab. We got a pretty good rat spawn. We managed to get it. We'll try to line of sight it here a couple times. Fortunately, we got caustic oozed. I'm kind of afraid of getting paralyzed here, and I am caustic oozed, so I'm gonna just run to the water here. And since it lost sight of us, I think... No, we missed, but luckily it broke some grass, so we can... Yeah, we can follow it based on the grass that it broke, get that kill for free. And let's see what the ghost has for us. Those are both good options. I think, in general, I think it's better to take the armor from the ghost when it's close. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like more of my runs succeed when I have a +1 or +2 leather or something like that. So that's what we're gonna go with. The dirk was a very good choice too. A dirk with a couple of enchants can carry a run for a long time as well. Just because of how good it is to be sneak attacking anyway. So, you know, because of how good sneak attack is, the weapon that gives you extra bonuses for sneak attacking is, by proxy, also very good. That's, oh, it's pretty nice to have this armor before we go to floor 3, because now I'm really not worried about the crabs. They should deal some damage to me, but they're not going to be hitting me for like 5 and 6 on the regular, like they will if you have the cloth armor. Hopefully. I guess we'll test that theory out. Yeah, 0, 2, dodge, so that's not the worst. That's interesting. We're gonna go ahead and just immediately enchant our armor, get entanglement. We're pretty happy with that, especially if we end up sticking with this armor for a while. That's one we're really relatively happy with this warden, since warden is more melee focused than sniper is, at least. So we will occasionally be standing in one spot and attacking something. I guess ideally we should be circle kiting. So entanglement's probably not. I don't know. I'd rather have entanglement than like repulsion or something. So I'm trying to find a positive for it, but maybe it's just. I guess it's actually gonna work out here because I'm not actually gonna move while fighting these giant flies. So. There we go. It's specifically good for giant flies. And hopefully we should get a health potion drop here. I think that golden potion was on the ground before the fly was there, so I don't want to... Okay, yeah, the red potion is the healing potion. So I'm gonna actually write that down now so I don't forget. Item type note. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the red potion, because that's already a... Oh, that's because that's magenta, that's why. New item type note, magenta potion, healing. There we go. And we'll, excuse me, continue working down these flies. It's nice we got a second health potion drop. Maybe we'll get 3. Pretty unlikely, but, you know, it's always possible. Unfortunately, we're going to try to... Oh, yeah, so we're able to get that fly off of the... Because if he drops a health potion on the trap, then that will actually trigger the trap, which we'd like to avoid if we can. So I'm just gonna kite both of them away from the various traps in the room. And there we go. That's 2 health potion drops. Took no damage from that because we had +1 leather armor. Pretty decent. Looks like there's a probably a I think there's a, yeah, there we go. The 3 crystal key room is the words I was looking for. We found it there. I might leave that until I've decided what inventory expansion item I want. Just because 3 is quite a few consumables to carry, while I only have the base inventory available. I wanted to equip. I guess I don't quite want to equip this ring yet because these Odal scrolls are probably upgrade scrolls. So it's very unlikely that I have a way to remove curse if that ring is cursed, and we're pretty unhappy with most of the curses as Huntress. So, let's throw something and trigger that poison gas, and we'll come back to that later. Okay, what do we have here? Excuse me. One of these potions is obviously haste. I think we should have labeled the purple potion as invisibility. Unless, yeah, that was the previous floor. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm pretty sure. I'll put a question mark on it because I'm not guaranteeing it, but I do think that was the invisibility potion that we didn't use because we shot all of the fish. So I guess we'll just go backwards. It's probably either the beast or the golden potion. So we'll well, that one's burning. Luckily we got water right here, so not that big a deal. And there's our haste potion. Ooh, plate armor. That's interesting. I mean, that's definitely the end game armor that we're going to be using. It's uncursed, which is nice. I won't be equipping it for a while. Oh, I'm surprised that the poison gas is still there. Wow. That is not what I expected. At all. Luckily, it's not going to be a huge deal for us. I will be able to... It's a shame I don't have something better than the gloves to do this with, but the gloves should work just fine. We're gonna kill the gnoll first there, even though the fly is hitting us. The fly is not going to do any damage, and I'd like to kill the gnoll. It's unfortunate. I guess I don't need to technically get past this trap, but these don't hurt that much, so I'm just gonna trigger it. I'm gonna eat some food there and then continue on our merry way. That was technically didn't need to do that, but I don't know, doesn't hurt that much, and I like having the I think it's better to have the path around the floor revealed. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip the crystal key room for now. We're gonna just go down to floor 4. Let's see. Oh, cool. Well, that was a room we would have discovered anyway. Not backing up through because the crab is fast, so we don't get a sneak attack on him even if we do kite him back through that door. That's an odd little one-tile nook. I feel like it's not a layout feature of the dungeon you see very often. Oh, I did not know that the enemies didn't trigger explosive traps there. I figured since the slime was standing there, I was safe. But I guess today I learned. This is kind of unfortunate. We're gonna finally check our wand. It is cursed, unfortunately. The crab doesn't seem to be doing any damage to us, so we'll just shoot it. Technically, I should probably I can probably get away with like throwing an item onto the door and shooting it from here and guaranteeing that I take no damage. So that's probably better than just relying on my armor to probably take no damage. It's convenient that that Caustic Goose trap happened right next to water. We're kind of low. We could heal, but there's no reason to prevent the health regen. We've got enough armor that we're not in danger of taking a lethal in, you know, 1 or 2 hits. So we are fine to just let the... Ooh, that's... What is that? That's blazing, I think? Yeah, that's blazing. So we'll go ahead and switch focus and just let the fly hit us while we kill the crab, because the crab can actually hurt us. That's where we'll take our Q and heal. Oh yeah, we got the cursed wand. We got the rooted effect twice in a row. That's not super likely. I know that is a pretty large is this blazing or is this... Yeah, it is blazing. I'm just doing no damage because the studded gloves are terrible. We've neglected most of our points as well. Not a huge deal. The Huntress's early game points aren't the strongest in my opinion. So Nature's Aid eventually becomes pretty decent, and Survivalist Intuition is okay. Like, you always technically get benefit from it, but I think it was probably wrong to equip the ring there. I did it just because I put points into survivals. The identifies all of your equipment faster, and I wanted to get some value out of that. But I think that was wrong to do so without the ability to disenchant it. We didn't get punished for it. It wasn't cursed, so you know, never punished. Easy game, but sometimes you will be punished for doing that. So you probably want to be a little bit more. Or if you're trying to do things, if you're trying to make every seed work, you want to be a little bit more careful than that. Let's see. I think we're just gonna go south for now, and hopefully avoid stepping on one of those blast traps. That was the first time I've tried one of those bombs in a very long time. I totally did not realize enemies could just like stand and fight you on top of the traps. Keep on using the cursed. I need to take that off my hotbar because it doesn't show that it's cursed on the hotbar, which is unfortunate. I need to quick select something here. We'll put the kunai on there. There we go. We can't throw the kunai obviously, but you know, it's something that's not going to surprise us with a cursed wand effect, which I really shouldn't be getting surprised by the cursed wand effect. I know it's a cursed wand at this point, but I don't know. I think the transfusion wand is one that I don't think it's that great, so I don't use it often enough to I don't think about it a whole lot while I have it, because I don't use it very often. Probably low enough to start eating some food, and we can also afford to be heavier on our food usage in the early game because we've got this plate armor. We're going to be able to realistically probably upgrade the plate armor to like +6, which will bring the strength requirement down to 15, and we should be able to equip it before we won't be able to equip it before Tengu, unfortunately, but we will be able to equip it before DM1000, and honestly we might even equip it before Tengu, at least for the first phase where he just throws daggers at you while you navigate the poison traps. A little bit of a different story for the phase where you have to actively dodge fire, but who knows, maybe we'll get a brimstone enchant on it or something like that and just laugh at his fire with our massively overpowered armor. But we'll see. I finally got the alchemy room here, so that's nice. Go ahead and drink that potion of strength. And Let's gamble on the quarterstaff. It is finally cursed, finally punished. Read this in hopes that it's a... Oh, it is not. It's a... I think it led me to a secret room, though, so we'll take those. Further, I think this is a enchant stone, so we should be able to get an enchantment on our spirit bow here, which will be pretty nice. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, anytime you see a room with 2 runestones in it and a library wall, you wanna strongly consider burning that library wall to get the stone of enchantment on the other side. And we're gonna enchant our spirit bow. We got elastic on our spirit bow. We saw how strong elastic was on the sniper build previously. So it should still be pretty strong, with the ability, like you saw there, to just paralyze anything against the wall. Seems pretty good. So our quarterstaff is, what's the wayward quarterstaff? So every once in a while we'll get really unlucky on the hit RNG. That shouldn't be bad since our armor is pretty strong for where we're at right now. And it specifically shouldn't be bad against blobs since we'll be circle kiting and getting surprise attacks anyway. I don't think Oh, I forgot to use the alchemy pot at all. Mostly just want to identify our trinket here. We've got quite a few things to burn for energy at this point, which is pretty nice. So we're reasonably going to be able to max out whatever we get here. And we got a parchment scrap. We're pretty interested in the parchment scrap. We definitely don't want petrified seed because we're playing warden. Shard of Oblivion I don't think is great. We could go for the random trinket here, but the parchment scrap is good, so we're going to take the parchment scrap. Or I think the parchment scrap is good. Largely because I have no qualms with pulling one of these maneuvers in the early game and just turning everything into energy so that I can rush upgrade my trinket to maximum. And we're even going to burn some of our scrolls and potions. So the magenta we're pretty sure is healing. The indigo I think is invisibility. So we're gonna go with the jade and the ivory potion. Hopefully potion of purity, that's fine. And potion of toxic gas. We're actually pretty happy to have that identified early, so happy about that. And then we'll finish upgrading the parchment scrap, and now from here on out, excuse me, any items that drop can't be cursed, so we're pretty stoked about that. I think that's the entire floor, so yeah, that does look to be the case. And we'll go ahead and... Ooh, we got a rage crab. Not crazy about that. Really hope... We got pretty lucky and we didn't get a wayward proc during that crab. The wayward can be real bad against the crabs, because you can't use a surprise attack to reset the wayward, since it's faster than you. So a chilling hand axe, that's pretty exciting. Normally we wouldn't equip a hand axe over a quarterstaff, even the cursed one, but since that happened after we got the parchment scrap upgraded to +3, excuse me, I probably am going to equip that hand axe as soon as we can. Looks like this is some grass that will work in a pinch. It's not perfect because it'll allow him to regen every cycle, but that is certainly not the worst case. I see some grass right down here, so we're gonna check out this. And this, yeah, there is a perfect piece of grass right there, so we'll just go ahead and use that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and the wayward shouldn't matter at all here because we're I could go wash off the ooze, but I'm not going to take too much damage from it, since I have consumables here. I would rather just try to end the fight before dealing with it, since I'm probably going to have to heal here anyway. I guess at this point I probably could have avoided a heal by washing off the caustic ooze earlier, but just I don't know. I'll often screw up the break. I'll break my kiting and cause the ooze to actually step on the piece of grass that I'm kiting him around. That's always something I'm concerned about. So I often like to just eat the caustic ooze damage if I can afford to, which I could there. Hopefully we find Rat King early, so we don't lose too much food regeneration. And yeah, that's a pretty early find on the Rat King, so that's nice. We're not... I guess we were pretty low HP when we ate anyway, so we're unlikely to actually lose any of the value of that most recent piece of food that we ate. Let's see, and we'll go ahead and furrow all this grass here, because we still like dewdrops, we still like seeds, all the fun huntress stuff. Yeah, that's everything on the floor. Alright, let's see what our... it looks like we're probably going to get... I think we'll get the potion holder if we go up right now. So I'm actually going to go back upstairs. I would rather get the scroll holder. Just because, excuse me, I think it's flame, getting set on fire in this game, I believe is more common than being frozen. So I'd rather have the item expansion that protects scrolls from getting burned in fire, rather than the one that protects potions from getting frozen in ice. So that's my reasoning for that. So what we're gonna do is grab that. It's an ice as scroll, and then we have 3 scrolls now. Unfortunately, that was another identify scroll. So, of course, this is also another healing potion, so we can still check this room. It's always worth checking, so turquoise and ice were in this thing. So that, new item type note, ice X mute or... Because these 3 crystal key rooms always have either a transmute scroll or an XP potion. So by seeing which of the 2 potions are in the rooms that cost 2 keys to access, we can only get one of them by design, but we can at least identify the other as a consolation prize if we look at both. So now let's, and we still might actually have to, yeah, I think we're tied now on scrolls and potions, because I believe the potion case counts the water skin, so, and we'll just step on another hidden explosive trap to, I don't know, make the run a little bit more fair, I guess. Reduce the success rate. Honestly, I think we're pretty set here, with early armor drops like this tend to be pretty powerful. Okay, let's drop the potion that we think is an invisibility potion before we go up to the shop floor here. And let's grab that scroll case. And let's sell some stuff we don't want. Let's see, how much money do we have? We have 500, so we can afford... Fortunately, we don't know what... Okay, so Seeing the Isaz scroll in the shop here tells us it's probably not transmute. I really want to uncurse this quarterstaff, and I don't have a lot of gold coming into this floor, which I'm not crazy about. So I'm going to go ahead and just read this scroll and see what it is. And, oh, it's a good thing that the shopkeeper, the shopkeeper warned us about not doing that again. So we know that that's a retribution scroll. That also means we know that the turquoise potion is XP for the future. And Tiwaz or Birkanon. So one of these is magic map and the other one is probably a remove curse. I think there's a remove curse in every floor 6. So we're gonna hope we just bought the remove curse scroll. Nope, we bought the magic map scroll. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can sell. I don't know if I can actually sell to get to 300 gold here. Let's see. Okay, I normally end the episode as soon as I do my first round of shopping. I'm gonna cheat that slightly and just go until we are able to acquire about 100 more gold. Because I would really like to finish the train of thought on the uncursing the weapon. It's kind of nice that the flies don't trigger or they don't break the grass. Of course, the blazing flies will absolutely burn everything. It's kind of nice that we have the elastic for this, actually. It's felt kind of cool to keep them at bay there by just continually shooting. So hopefully we didn't burn up any scrolls by doing that. It does look like we shot the skeleton out of. I'm just gonna move into a straight line with him so I don't have to figure out how far he got knocked back and shoot correctly for his knockback distance. Hit the we got wayward on a wayward proc on the staff anyway, so I think it was better to shoot the spirit bow than attack with the wayward staff anyway. There's another strength potion. Let's see, did we get enough? Still don't really have anything that is sell bait. Ugh. Man, elastic is so strong on the spirit bow. It is absolutely great against the skeletons, for sure. Oh, did I take this? Yeah, we killed the skeleton. Oh wait, no, we didn't kill that skeleton. We just paralyzed him. We must have paralyzed him against a wall on the back there. And we're getting procs left and right on the elastic here too, which is nice. There we go. Some shocking sigh and another healing potion. The shocking sigh will definitely sell. Let's see. We're gonna end up doing the entirety of floor 6 before. There we go. There's some gold. Excuse me. Yeah, we're just gonna finish the floor 6 since whatever. This will be a slightly different way this is broken up compared to the way I usually break my runs up. It should be fine. We'll just miss there, and we didn't get any elastic procs. It's kind of unfortunate. So we'll just kite him around this piece of grass. Luckily, we've not lost a lot of health based on the way that we've killed most of these skeletons in this area so far. So it's a shame that the enemies just walked through all of our grass. Of course, we just kited that skeleton back through. We'll fight here because the thief can't reach us, which is not the worst. And then we'll just shoot the thief from here. Kind of unfortunate. We need to... It's real bad that we picked up all the gold there. I should have done a movement command that avoided stepping on each piece of gold individually, because the thief was able to move 2 actions for each time I moved, because each move of mine was move and pick up a piece of gold, which is not great. It's a mimic, so we want to find the key, and then I think we can probably kill a crystal mimic here once we uncurse this hand axe, and let's go do that now, because this wayward is starting to. Again, it probably would be less of a problem if I was kiting everything properly, but I'm feeling pressured to. I really want to finish this up and not cause this episode to run too long, so I'm trying to rush through the back half of this. All right, we'll go ahead and equip that chilling hand axe. Never gonna use those Sai. Sai could be a good weapon, but I've yet to find an app like the one application I thought would be good for them, i.e. the Gladiator. They still turned out to just do too little damage to matter. So, and I get smacked there. Ooh, a vampiric sword. That's pretty nice. We might try to use that just because it has the vampiric enchant on it. Vampiric is very strong, obviously, as healing is pretty limited in this game. We're gonna make sure we're on the other side of the grass patch there before we throw that fire potion, because we don't want to be hit by that inferno that we just started. And there's our crystal key. That's another tip, that one of them is a mimic, by the way. You notice here I still see the chest in the Fog of War, but I don't see the mimic there because it's an enemy in the Fog of War anymore. So that's another way they can tip you off in that. Ooh, and we got a really early Alchemist Toolkit. We're pretty happy with that. Technically, that would have been real bad if that was cursed, especially since I used the remove curse scroll already, but it wasn't, so never punished. You know the drill at this point. We're going to keep on shooting him here because we want to get the paralysis ticks are worth getting, and hopefully we can kill him. Yeah, we got the kill from there. That's nice. We'll just finish off the fly as well. And we got a health potion drop as well. So we'll pick up a health potion and a wand of magic missile, which is uncursed, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and put that in our hotbar. Not because it's super powerful, but we do want to at least identify it. Let's see. And that's that whole floor. So let's clean up our inventory. We're going to hold on to that vampiric sword, so we don't actually have anything in our inventory to clean up. Is there anything else that I want to buy here? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be the episode as soon as we kill this thief. Oh, he took a pasty too. That would have sucked to lose. Ugh. If the enemies will stop ambushing us. Okay, there we go. That's the episode. As always, if you have any questions about anything you saw in the run so far, or if you want to see anything else in specific in future videos, then let me know, and I'll try to respond to you as best I can. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.